I'm standing in the bride's room at Harmony Chapel in Chicago, my white dress perfect, my makeup done. Outside, 200 people are seated. The violins are warming up. My daddy's waiting by the door to walk me down the aisle. And I'm holding a crumpled note I found in Marcus's jacket pocket 20 minutes ago. My hands won't stop shaking. The words blur, then sharpen again. Baby, last night was amazing. Can't wait until you're done with this wedding thing and we can be together for real. T. My maid of honor, Keisha, sees my face. Girl, what's wrong? I can't speak. I just hand her the note. She reads it. Her mouth falls open. No. No, Amara, this has to be a mistake. But it's not. Because I found something else in that pocket. A hotel receipt from last Thursday. The Riverside Inn. The same night Marcus told me he was working late at the car dealership. Keisha grabs my shoulders. What are you gonna do? I look at myself in the mirror. This dress cost $3,000. We spent 18 months planning this day. Marcus and I have been together since we met at Howard University 6 years ago. Everyone says we're perfect together. But he was with someone else 4 days before our wedding. I don't know, I whisper. 8 months earlier, everything was good. I was teaching 3rd grade at Oakwood Elementary on the south side. Marcus was killing it as a sales manager at Premier Auto. We'd just put a deposit down on a little house in Bronzeville. One Saturday morning, I woke up to breakfast in bed. Pancakes, turkey bacon, orange juice. What's this for? I asked. Marcus smiled. Can't I treat my future wife? That's who he was. Thoughtful. Present. My mama loved him. My little brother looked up to him. When my daddy had his heart attack 2 years ago, Marcus was at the hospital every single day. We met at a homecoming party sophomore year. He spilled fruit punch on my white shirt, felt terrible about it, bought me a new one, and asked me to coffee to apologize. We talked for 4 hours that day. He was the first person I called when I got my teaching job. He drove 3 hours to surprise me on my birthday when I was student teaching in Springfield. When his mom passed from cancer, I held him while he cried for weeks. I thought I knew him completely. The wedding planning was stressful. My mama wanted one thing, his aunt wanted another. The caterer messed up our deposit. Marcus seemed distant sometimes, staying late at work, taking calls in the other room. But I figured it was just stress. We were both overwhelmed. Every couple goes through this, Keisha told me over coffee one afternoon. Planning a wedding ain't easy. I believed her. Last month, Marcus seemed better. More attentive. He even surprised me with a weekend trip to Milwaukee, just us. We walked by the lake, ate good food, made plans for our honeymoon in Jamaica. I can't wait to marry you, he said, holding my hand as the sun set over the water. I felt so lucky. Now Keisha is looking at her phone, her face getting darker. Amara. I think I know who T is. Who? Tiana. She started working at Marcus's dealership 3 months ago. I saw her comment on his Instagram a bunch of times, but I thought it was nothing. My stomach drops. Show me. She hesitates, then turns her phone toward me. There's a photo of Marcus at a work event. And in the comments, Tiana wrote, "Best boss ever, Red Heart." He never mentioned her. Not once. There's a knock on the door. My daddy's voice. Baby girl? It's time. Keisha and I lock eyes. My whole life is outside that door, waiting. I open the door. My daddy stands there in his best suit, tears already in his eyes. Behind him, I can see the chapel packed with everyone we know. Daddy, I need 5 more minutes. His smile fades. What's wrong? Please. Just 5 minutes. He looks worried, but he nods. Okay, baby. I'll be right here. I close the door. My heart is pounding so hard I can hear it. Keisha hands me my phone. You gotta call him. Right now. Marcus is in the groom's room on the other side of the chapel. I dial. He answers on the first ring, sounding nervous and excited. Hey, baby. You ready? My voice comes out cold. I found the note. Silence. Long, terrible silence. What note, he finally says, but his voice is different now. Guilty. From Tiana. And the hotel receipt. From last Thursday. I hear him breathing. Then I hear movement, a door closing. When he speaks again, his voice is barely a whisper. Amara, I can explain. Did you sleep with her? More silence. Did you sleep with her? It was one mistake. One time. I was stressed and confused and I hang up. My hands are shaking so bad I drop the phone. Keisha catches it. That's it, I say. I'm not doing this. You sure? I look at her, and suddenly everything is clear. He cheated on me 4 days before our wedding. Then he was gonna stand up there and make vows to me like nothing happened. I walk to the door. My daddy's still standing there. Daddy, I'm not getting married today. His face goes through shock, confusion, then something else. Something protective. Did he hurt you? Yeah. But not the way you think. I walk past him, down the hallway. People in the chapel start whispering as they see me moving the wrong way, away from the aisle. Marcus appears from the groom's room, his face panicked. Amara, wait, please. I don't stop. I walk straight through the side exit into the parking lot. Behind me, I hear chaos. My mama crying. People asking questions. Marcus calling my name. But I keep walking. 3 months later, I'm sitting on my cousin Shayla's couch in Atlanta. I left Chicago the day after the almost wedding. Took a leave from my teaching job. Needed space to think. My phone buzzes. It's a text from Marcus. He sent about 50 since that day. I've read none of them until now. I know sorry isn't enough. But I'm getting help. Therapy. And I told Tiana it's over. I was scared of commitment and I sabotaged the best thing in my life. You deserved better. You deserve better. I hope someday you can forgive me. I delete it. Shayla comes in with tea. You okay? Yeah, I say. And I mean it. It still hurts. Some days I wake up and forget for a second, then remember and it hits all over again. I wonder sometimes if I overreacted. If I should have heard him out. But then I remember the note. The hotel receipt. The lies. And I remember standing in that bride's room, about to walk into a marriage built on deception. I saved myself that day. My principal called last week. Said my job is waiting whenever I'm ready. Keisha visits next month. My daddy tells me every day he's proud of me. Leaving was the hardest thing I've ever done. But staying would have been harder. I don't know what comes next. Maybe I'll go back to Chicago. Maybe I'll stay here and start over completely. Maybe someday I'll be ready to trust someone again. But right now, I'm just learning to trust myself. Because 30 minutes before that wedding, I had a choice. Walk down the aisle and pretend everything was fine, or walk away and face the truth. I walked away. And even though it broke my heart, it also set me free.